So this is a church, and look at the papalotes adorning all the top. All right, so this, I have a ride to Tepoztlan, and we're going to the Zócalo. Tepoztlan is another place where there are many ruins, and the plan is to go all the way up to the top of the mountain to see some ruins that are up there in the very top. And I have to make it in I'm gonna try to make it in about 2 hours or less. So I'm hoping I can make it. Who knows? I'm gonna meet with my cousins later, so that's why I'm trying to hurry. One of the coolest things about Tepoztlan is that this is a very colonial architecture, and they like to keep it that way. So whenever they open a new shop or anything like that, they usually don't like to change the structure. It's more on like the upkeeping of the current structure, if you can tell. Some houses are painted, some of them are fading because of the type of weather it's here. It tends to rain and then, you know, wash off the paint like everything else. So okay, this is El Zócalo. There's the parroquia, and I'm gonna find a place to eat. I'm gonna try to find something before I head up there. I'm gonna go in here. Here's El Zócalo. Here are the many things you can see. And it says Tepoztlan. And again, that center highlights the Zócalo. Oh, let me tell you something about this. So this is called chinelo. This is the typical dressing that Morelenses came up with in order to represent the Spanish conquistadors. And so they have a particular way of dressing. I'm gonna see if I can find a one of them that shows and depicts everything that you're seeing in this statue. But for now, this is it. That is called a chinelo. Chinelo. Okay. This is Tepoztlan, and I'm about to climb El Tepozteco, which is a mountain that has ruins at the very top. So we'll see how it goes. Right, I just started my watch. And this is the way up. So let's see how long I can.
Hola, que les damos de micheladas, mojitas, piñas coladas, amigos, que les vamos a preparar.
Preparamos, amigos, tenemos dos taritas por 200 la libra y 120 por
I'm gonna be recording from time to time. Okay, so it's a little bit more walk, and then we're gonna start climbing. I just want to capture as much as I can so you get the idea. Is before you climb, they try to give you all sorts of sugar rush. but I just had a mushroom quesadilla, and I'm gonna try to respect everybody here. So, it's all about.
Pero aparte ya tenemos, bueno, yo decía, según yo, que tenemos una ventaja.
Una muchacha es una leche igual.
Okay, so at the beginning it's gonna start burning the calves, and then buenas, gracias. So it is getting real. The The good thing is that they have stairs over here. They didn't used to have the stairs.
Ah, eres cuaco.
Let's take a look at this steepness of it all. I don't know if people know that people going up have the right of way, but what else? It's starting to be pretty rocky and okay. This hasn't been an easy task by any means. This is like climbing in the Grand Canyon type of deal, because the steps are huge, and it just goes up and up. Never stops. So almost there. Hola.
Hola.
Okay, so here we go. The last final steps. You can see there's the top, but man, I should have brought my workout gear. This is no easy task. I'm soaked, but I've been pushing myself, so it's all good. Right, we're crossing the gate, and then we are in the ascent. Oh, that's descent, and we go under. This is the ascent. Ooh. You see? This rock is full of moss, so there's like a lot of moisture, and it rains a lot. But again, this type of steps are just incredible, to say the least. We go switchbacks, and previously, last time I climbed this, there were no steps like these, and now they actually made it easier. Take a look. And there's the entrance. Okay, a recap. I have been climbing for a mile now.
Come on.
Todo bien?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. You did it already, so good job. All right, guys. So, just a recap. It's been a brutal climb. But again, I'm soaked. I'm carrying my big bag. So, that doesn't help. You should, I don't know if you're able to see my shirt, but I can tell you I can probably feel a small bucket with all this sweat and stuff. So, well, we're doing it. Hola. So obviously trying to be as courteous as possible. There are so many people who challenge themselves to climb this, and sometimes they don't even train. They just do it, and for that there are so many people who shouldn't be here, but they are. Nevertheless, great work. And we have arrived. All right. So there it is. Hola. Buenas. Oh, ok. Gracias.
Igual que no era agua. Hoy son mis análisis.
Que 100 pesos, te la venden 100 pesos.
100 pesos.
Bueno, vale la pena.
Oh, it only took me 51 minutes. Yeah. Check it out. It is official, so I bought my ticket. Bought the ticket so I can go up on this side and I can get the coveted picture, otherwise it's not valid. Muchas gracias. All right, like I said, this is the pyramid that exists in the upper level of this mountain. We are in high altitude. Oh, I didn't mention that. We are in about 9,000 feet of elevation. And look at this view. Right below is Tepoztlan. That's where I came from. Took the bus from Mexico City and then arrived at the bus station. Then I walked all the way down towards the center of the town. Took some pictures in the Zócalo. And then I made myself up to this beautiful mountain. So it's beautiful. All right. By the way, excuse me on my deep breathing. But again, I'm fighting the altitude There are so many people up here. Whoa! Okay, so check out the steps. They're so small. My foot doesn't fit, so I have to walk sideways. You see? It's like climbing on like a side step because my foot don't fit. So this is it. This is the very top. Okay, so I don't know how I'm gonna get down. Okay, I'm gonna try to get down. How do you get down, right?
Alright, here we go.
My feet are not
Your knees
helping.
don't bend that way.
Yeah, well, the steps are so small. See, I wasn't kidding when I said that the steps were so small. All right. Again, these are awesome. How come I haven't been recording? This is awful. So for the longest time I've been thinking I was recording, but I wasn't. Check it out.
Más cansado. Sí. Pobrecita, y así que estuviera. Ah, ¿verdad?
Check it out. And look at that climb. It is something else. Hey everybody, this is Javier coming from Tepoztlan. I just climbed the Tepozteco and it is a hard climb. I don't think it's the altitude, it's more on the steps. They're so really apart from each other and they're like really steep, as you can tell in the background. And I did it in a record time for myself. So I'm very happy with that. Then I met some really cool people up there, and now I'm going back down. All right, stay tuned. Lesson number 100: how to climb down, on a steep mountain. With many people around you. It's basically just be you. Look at this. There's a doggy. Hey, perro. So a lot of people don't know that there's a rule. If you're climbing, you have the right of way versus the people that are descending. So you just have to be courteous Okay, so the steps are pretty small. It's pretty steep. Con permiso. Okay, and I'm not wearing my trail shoes or anything, but you can see these steps can grow so much. So, oops. So if anything, just bring something that is fairly new. That way has the thread in them still. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. A lot of tourists. That's so different.
Sí, aquí es totalmente así.
And so the people come here.
Allá arriba, mira. Allá arriba, hijo. Ya son las escaleras. Escupe. ¿Qué? Le quitas el encanto.
Una tirolesa mínimo, ¿no?
Eso sí todavía chido para bajar.
Una tirolesa.
Con un mojito de bambano.
Motivación.
Vamos, si se puede.
Te decir la que no puedes tu mamá.
Yeah, last time I was here, it looked pretty different. I think I'm gonna show you how it looked. It was more like that. So we were climbing on the riverbed, and it was so rocky. There were no steps. It was make your own trail, become a trailblazer. But nowadays, it's easier. But if you're traveling, remember number one rule, like Tommy said, don't get dead. So, like I mentioned, try to be as courteous as you can, but at the same time, you have to keep moving. And we're back.
Imagínate vivir hasta acá arriba y que se te olvide el concito que te encarga.
We're almost down.
¿Cómo me funciona? ¿Cómo me debería de funcionar?
Thank you guys. All right, we're continuing. I think the
Cámara, prim, vámonos.
I think that descent is harder than the ascent. So this is almost to the bottom.
Ay, mi patita ya me la puse.
All right, everybody, this is right about the end, right about the finish line. And as you saw, there are many people, some with kids, some like carrying them on their arms and everything. So like I said, it is it's quite an accomplishment on its own. And then whenever you have a kid with you and carrying the kid or the child, it's a little more challenge, because now you're carrying like a 10-pound, 12-pound baby, even more. And like I mentioned, this is the end. We made it. This is coming in to the end of the trail. Big roots, big rocks, and the steps, they no longer existent. It's more like it used to be. There's rock formations and you make your own. You make your own path. But now it's done. And we did it. Oh, check out that tree. It's a nice looking tree. But going back to our feet, we did it. Another doggy. Alright. Like I said, we did it. I don't watch Dora the Explorer, but I guess that's one of the sayings that they do. It's like, hey, we did it. But this is it. This is it. And now you get your reward. You can get a michelada, or you can get a jarrito. You can get almost anything to basically get a medal per se, or your award because of your great accomplishment. Again, it is like super. It's a nice feat to target, and again, we did it, and it's nice. Really, really nice. And again, there are like the many shops we saw at the beginning, even more now because it's a little bit later in the day. So this is what you will see on your way up or on your way down. Oh, and you should smell the smells of burned wood. It is to die for. This is what I like about coming to Mexico. It's like the smells, the very, from the smells to the colors to the people, the way they speak, the way they treat people, very welcoming, and yeah. Again, the smells and the camarones embarazados. Camarones embarazados.
No veo.
Sí.
Está muy bueno.
Costilla camarón combinada, ¿qué va? Ya me lo compré.
Again, the people, the way they call their what they're selling. Mojitos, micheladas, sangría.
Yo creo que mi cuerpo dijo ya.
Okay, we made it all the way from top, from over there, and now we're headed back that way. So, yeah, pretty awesome. Now, so earlier I had a bite to eat, but the place where I bought the food didn't have any change. So, what I'm going to do, they told me, hey, why don't you just pay me whenever you get back? I was like, okay. So they trusted me with coming back and paying them. But at the same time, it's like, who knows, right? I'm not going to be that guy that is not gonna, go back and pay. So I am gonna go and pay and actually give them a pretty good tip, because it's very it would be very unprofessional of myself to not go back and pay the lady. So she was very nice. All right, more on Tepoztlan. peregrinos. After the great climb up the Tepozteco, I had to get something to eat to get all the nutrients back in my body. So I ordered a huarache de huitlacoche. Huitlacoche is the mushroom of the corn, and if you can see the corn. It kind of like started growing mushrooms, so that's out of them. So it's really delicious. So yeah, really cool. Only in Tepoztlan. That was Tepoztlan. We climbed up the Tepozteco and now we're headed back to the bus station to catch the bus that is going to take us over to Cuernavaca. Again, you can travel however you want, but if you truly want to understand or learn about the place that you're visiting, you can choose the other route, which is walk everywhere, ask questions to the locals, and ask questions to the locals. Ask questions to the locals and really immerse yourself. Find the ways, find the paths. Don't overdress unless you're invited to go somewhere else, somewhere that requires you to wear, you know, different type of clothes. But don't think that you're gonna be looked at differently or be looked at with a marker. It's not like that. After talking to many people who I met throughout my stay in Mexico City, I asked the locals, I'm like, hey, you know, I don't feel safe. It's like, and then the first person who told me, it was an Uber driver, and it's like, you know what, you shouldn't feel unsafe, because people are starting to notice the importance of having, hold on just a second, never mind. Okay, so that's where the rutas, that's where they leave. Rutas are the public transportation around town, and I think there's one of them that takes you to Cuernavaca, but I want to arrive at a place where I feel safer. I don't want to stop at every bus stop and pick up a bunch of random people. So I'm deciding to go all the way up to where I can catch the bus, the one that I took from Mexico City. And at the same time, we're still climbing, and I don't know much about the structure of the mountains. I don't know what type of rock, but one of the things I know and I can tell you is that growing up, there were a lot of ovni sightseeing right over here by these mountains. That's why they call it the magical place. One, because it's magical, it's beautiful, and two, they would see like lights lighting up the different mountains. And so, yeah, that made it very magical. Ooh. Oh, there's a tour bus, kind of like the bus I want for myself. Back to what I was saying about the rocks. If you look at the rocks, they're porous, yet they're solid. They look like volcanic type rocks. And what I'm looking at is that type of rock. It's the same as the one that is that the mountains are made out of. I'm gonna stop, okay? Back to what I was saying. We're still climbing. I don't like the way that the cars are climbing here too. We're going slow. Again, the smells, oh my gosh, it smells really nice. Check out that guy. He's got his cell phone attached to his helmet, so he's on the phone. And we're still climbing. Climbing. And they're building a new way, so that's gonna be the old, and then there's the new one. Obviously that's gonna be kind of like a tollway. That was kind of like a forced sneeze. So, woo, we're almost there. So we're still climbing, still maintaining our rhythm, easy pace, easy going. Just trying to make it up the little hill, and then there's a really nice breeze. It's still pretty hot. If I can guess, it is like 75 to 80 degrees. There's an old trolley bus and an old bus. So, yeah. And we have made it. This is where we're gonna cross. I'm gonna find a spot to cross because there's no light, there's nothing. And that's another thing about Mexico. Some of the crossings have a crossing, like a pedestrian crossing. Others, most of them don't. And what we do is figure out the best way to cross without really interrupting. That's it. Hey!
Pero yo insisto. ¿No cree? Eso fue suficiente. Sí, vámonos. No haremos ninguna pijamada con un rey malvado. No, gracias. Muy tarde. está consintiendo. ¡Hey! ¡Mírate! Tu pantalla está mejor.
No lo sé.
Muy bien, es hora de iniciar la operación Échate. ¿Cuál es tu plan de ataque?
Primero creo que dejaré que termine de rascarme la panza.
¡Ya reacciona! Un pajarito llamado Matusalem me dijo que la caravana real pasará no muy lejos de aquí. ¿La alcanzaremos si nos vamos ya?
Está bien, hagamos que me echen de aquí.
¿Ya empaqué? ¿El burro está listo?
Sí, ya está como nueva su pata.
Por fin se va a ganar la comida. Bien, Bob, te ataré a esta carreta para que nos lleves a Belén. ¿A Belén? Nada bueno, nada bueno. La caravana real está muy lejos de Belén.
Tranquilo, que me atrape primero.
José, tal vez solo...
Descuida, María. Te lo encargo.
Ok, ¿ahora qué?
Lo único que tenemos que hacer es salir de una puerta cuando vayan de salida. ¡No cierren la puerta!
Regresaremos pronto.
Supongo que ese fue un adiós.
Ay, no vas a llorar.
Bueno, adiós, adiós, adiós. Bye. Bye, Andy. Bye.
Laura, llévate esto.
¿Puedes llevar este?
¿Vas algún día? ¿Ya sí o no? Sí, está ahí. ¿Cuándo descansa?
Y se pasó un día.
Sí. Ah. Pero esta no es foto, es cámara.
Cámara 360.
O sea, comparison evidence.
Esta es la selfie también. Ay. No, pero es cámara.
Perfecto. Te faltó el palito.
No, acá lo traigo. ¿Es este? Pues se ve bien.
Creo que sí. ¿Cómo se llama aquí? Ah, sí, es aquí.
¿Sí? Hola. 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 No, sí. Sí. Ah, mira, pues acá hay chavitos.
¿Es Salecito o dónde? ¿Dónde quieren?
Donde
¿Estar
quieras.
parado?
Sí, pues. No, está súper aquí, ¿eh? Sí. Agradable. Ahí hay una.
Ahí sentados o...
Unas barritas.
No, es en el cotorreo en las barritas. Yo creo que aquí, ¿no?
Sí.
Oye, en la carretilla ya para cuando sale.
Si no te llevo, ya te traigo.
Aquí está su barra.
Sí, aquí, porque allá adentro no vamos a hacer.
Ok, otra vez. Saludcita, 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 saludcita.
Dale que lo que pasa en Cuernavaca se queda en Cuernavaca, ¿eh?
Ay. Pues ni modo. Sí, nada más lo único que no puedo hacer son shots. This is my cousin's house here in Cuernavaca.